Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Am I back? Welcome back to the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy yard, from a haunted chick like me with really, really, really cute dogs. I have not wanted to get out of bed all day. I've just not been feeling that great, but I thought I would come by to see if anybody needed any help with anything. I'm not going to stay long. I mean, it's 11:30. I'm not sure I'll see anybody tonight. I should have come earlier. But if you just found us and we're not live, go ahead and skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading. So check that out. I know I did one last night on the live. Sometimes I do forget to do the free collective messages. But there was one last night, so check it out. I can't remember what it was though. So I might have to go back and listen to it myself because it was pretty good. Doing the $6 taco box. My hair is a mess today. I'm a mess. I guess sometimes you just got to be a mess, right? I did not want to get out of bed today. I've had norovirus actually for like 2 weeks. Well, a weekend. Well, a week and 6. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. And I have not been feeling well. That's another reason I haven't really been doing a lot of tarot, because I just have not felt good enough physically. But I am feeling better. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a little better, and I can get back into the swing of things. Hey, welcome back to the Chammy. Tonight's specials are $1 per minute. So that means you get 1 minute per reading that you buy. You can get a $1 yes or no. You can get a $6 taco box. It's just 3 questions plus a channeled love message. You can also get the 1111 love reading, which goes more a little bit in depth about your love life. You get the $20 general reading. Now, while the 1111 love reading is not a general reading, it's more like a mini roadmap to get you to where you want to be. I see a lot of people spiraling out, I see a lot of people getting a lot of tarot card readings and everywhere and not really resolving, their issues. But that's why I do tarot the way that I do tarot.
because I have to redo everything.
I'm on a live. I know you have to redo everything. I didn't have the volume down.
Oh, I didn't know you were on a live.
It's okay, sweetie. I didn't tell you yet. So. He looks really hot in some of those videos. So, I don't know what's going on there. Because it's probably something that is happening. It's probably I mean, I can just tell. I can tell too. I can tell because I'm back. Yeah, everything's okay. I just called the police about it because even though it's on the other side of the neighborhood, it's not normal. Hey, could you peek? No, don't peek out. I don't know. I want to peek. I could peek out from here.
What do you want to see?
Okay, I just wanted to see if the little candle lights went out yet, and they did.
I want a rock for you. I'll bring the rock. It's okay.
You want a rock?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get it for you. Everything's fine. How are you, Veronica? I'll get it for you. Here you go. Excuse me. Oh, you're off work. That's so awesome. Whew. Yes, I'm still taking donations. Hey, Kristen, how are you, dear? Hey, Kristen, it's nice to meet you. Welcome back to the haunted house. I had to step away from the desk and call the police because there was a gunshot on the other side of the neighborhood, and that's not normal. There was a gunshot, not just one gunshot, 7 gunshots on the other side of the neighborhood. So I went ahead and let the police know because it's just weird. It's just not something normal that happens around here. I don't think that this is. I don't think that this is a legal hunting ground because it's a animal refuge, federal animal refuge. But yeah, everything you need to know for reading is in the description. You can get a $1 yes or no. You can get a $6 taco box, which is 3 questions and a channeled love message if you want it. You get the 1111 love reading. You get a $20 general. Now, while the 1111 love reading is not a general reading, it's still like a micro mini roadmap to get you from point A to point B, because I see a lot of people who are flip-flopping. They do a lot of readings. They go a lot of places to get readings, and they never get anything resolved. So, excuse me. Are you okay?
You gonna pay ready?
Yeah, I will be in a minute. What's going on?
What happened to the wheel on the washing machine?
The wheel? What wheel?
It's not there. It's not there anymore.
Okay. I was on last night, but I was so tired. I fell asleep during the live. Yeah, I called the cops. Thank you so much for your donation, Kristen. I just have to help Frank and Dad with something real quick. We'll be right back. Okay. This house is so haunted. It just gets weirder and weirder as fall and winter go by. Let's go ahead and get into your reading, Kristen. If you want to get a reading, Veronica, let me know. I'm doing the $6 taco box tonight.
Are you okay? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm okay, honey. It was just weird. It was just really weird to hear that. Hear a gunshot like that. Hear 9mm go off at midnight. It's just weird.
Now make sure you have your door locked and everything. Against the door.
Oh yeah. The doors are secure. I got the security system on. Okay, let's get into it. How is Robbie truly feeling about you? Does Robbie want to see Sarah sexual again? How is Robbie truly feeling about me? Okay. Spirit, what does she need to know right now about this Robbie guy? Does he want to see Sarah again? Does he want to see that again? So you got a 4 of Swords. This person might need to recover first, but yes. Also, you've got as the energy behind that card the Page of Swords. I feel in this card, being the energy behind this one, this person just wants to be and show up the best version of themselves in that particular situation. So how is he truly feeling about you? Mystery in love, romance, life. They feel that you are a mysterious person and they like it in that Moon card. Since if they're in this Page of Wands, they want to find they want your conversations, like the way they feel about your conversations, because Wands is about communication. They want to be, they feel they need to be more imaginative. They feel you are imaginative in your conversation with them. They feel that your imagination is pretty wild with passion. In this Queen of Wands, they feel you're a passionate person. Maybe you love animals and they love that about you, as well as nature. They are feeling very passionate about you, like you are also a very passionate person. So we've got an Ace of Pentacles also showing they might want some kind of new beginning with you. Even if you guys have known each other for a while, they felt like, whenever it was that you first connected, it was love at first sight in this Judgment card. They also feel like you are the girl with the most cake. Like, you are the person in life that they see achieving a lot of what you want. Maybe even in your home life, if they want to achieve, they feel they want to have some kind of comfort with you. They feel you're maybe even their soulmate. And that 1111, 4 of Wands card, and that 8 of Pentacles. Now, these are all like minor arcana. These are like the pawns on the chessboard. But when you get cards like the Moon and the Judgment card, these are going to be the most important cards in your reading right now, because they really have the true message of what's really, truly important here. How's he truly feeling about you? Mysterious. He's a bit excited about it, about the mystery of what's going on with the way they feel about you. They feel a mystery. They could find mystery and maybe some things they've not experienced in a romance with you. They feel you are a romantic person. In that Judgment card. Not only were they feeling like it was some kind of connection at first sight, love at first sight. Okay. They want some kind of new beginning with you. Let's go ahead and see what that is. But it was definitely love at first sight. They do worry that maybe they don't bring enough romance to your connection in that Judgment card. And in that moon, because moon is that moon card. It's like, you know how you go out, you look at the moon. Like if I were to go out and look at the moon right now, I'd be like, look at them. I'd be like feeling mysterious and, ooh, what am I going to get into? It's dark out here and kind of creepy. And, you know, there's multiple upon multiple 200-foot tall oak trees. And, you know, it's kind of creepy out there. But, oh, wow, there's the moon. I'm a little bit freaked out. But at the same time, I'm excited about the mystery I'm going to get into going on my you know, my moon sighting, my moon seeing, when I go out to step out and look at the moon. I mean, that can bring you some anxiousness, you know, being outside in the dark late at night, watching that moon. It's romantic, but it's also kind of scary. So feeling like they want this new beginning with you. You see the road home. And Spirit's willing to give you that new beginning. Oh, 2 of Cups. Some kind of new beginning in your relationship. What is that new beginning, Spirit? What does she need to know about that? That's so beautiful that he's talking about your future. Hey, Metal Rain, how are you? Hey, puppy. What you doing, sweetheart? Can't believe you got out of bed finally. You haven't been anywhere all day except the bed. What is this new beginning? Get to give you justice, and comfort. And I'll be honest, I think they want to marry you. That sound crazy? They feel you're just the right person for them in that Strength card and that Justice card, and they have felt that way for a long time about you. They feel comforted in your arms in the Strength card. You see the lion in her arms. He does want to offer you a future of justice, to give you balance, to give you, you know, mental clarity that you are the one and the only one. I just feel like this new beginning is getting married or having a commitment ceremony. Does that make sense to you? Do you want to get the channel love message too? Oh, that's so sweet. He said you're like home together. So where's Kitty, Metal Rain? Is that person still alive? Your dad turned 80 today. Let me see. How old's my dad going to be? Jesus Christ. I think he's going to be 79. Oh, wait. It's not 1924. It's 2024. Oh, so your dad's 1 year older than mine. My dad's going to turn 79. He's going to be 79. My birthday's on Halloween, so I do have the spirit box going. I got the 2 new pedals. They've got 9-volt batteries. I'm excited because that means we'll get to take the spirit box with us somewhere different this Halloween. REM pod always works, though. It's good. REM pod's doing good. Would you like the channeled love message from him, Kristen, or somebody else? Oh, he says your soulmates. That's so sweet. Yeah, you are. That 4 of, yeah, him, Robbie. Okay. Now, do you want the channeled message, love message from him in a tarot card, an oracle card, a song, or a poem? You get to choose. You know, I've seen a lot of the band Spirit Box on YouTube. When I go search stuff about Spirit Boxes, come here, baby. Come here. Give me a kiss, and I'll give you a cookie kiss. Come here. Come here to mommy. To me now. To me now. Oh, don't run away. Come here. You can't climb over the desk. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you feel better because it's nice and warm in here. Mommy put orange blossoms in the vaporizer. Yeah. Yeah. Here's my baby. Mr. is still drunk. Oh, God. That man drinks like a fish. Well, happy birthday to your dad. I'm so glad that he's happy and healthy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you sound like you got a little wheezing going on there, honey. So yeah, I'm feeling like he wants to marry you, Kristen. Let me know when you're back. Are you hungry? You're always hungry, aren't you? Yeah. Hey, sweetheart. Do you want to get your channeled message from Robbie from a tarot card, an oracle card? Do you want come here, baby. I'm putting her in my shirt because she's cold. You okay? Mm-hmm. So you can get a poem, a song, a tarot card, or an oracle card to get the channeled message. Which one would you like, sweetheart? He's got high blood pressure, your dad? Or Richard? Tarot? Okay. Let's see. What tarot card? I'm going to get the love tarot. Oh, no, I'm going to get the romance angels. Where do you belong? Where do you belong? Spirit, can we get a channeled love message from Robbie for Kristen? Through the romance angels deck. Oh, your dad has the high blood pressure. Okay. You love the sexual tarot deck? Yeah. Those readings are a little bit more expensive, though. Sometimes I'll pull them out, but no one ever buys that reading. But I love it, too. I love it. And here's what's scary about the sexual magical tarot and the sexual magical oracle deck I have. Everything they've told me or anybody else comes true. It's scary. It's scary. It's so scary, like right down to the T. Those cards are amazing. I almost got the I might even get her one of the oracle cards, the sexual magical oracle cards. So reincarnation, reconciliation. Maybe you guys have known each other before. Maybe there's something going on with his thoughts and feelings. Release your ex and a reconciliation. So I feel like if this person did have an ex, they want you to know that they've released them completely. They love you and only you. They only love, cherish, and adore you. I cannot believe that just happened. We need to put the REM pod on. Literally, like, my phone just did something that you can only do when you touch the phone. Okay, we're putting the REM pod on real quick. That way, if there is a spirit here and they want to talk to us, they can at least touch the REM pod to let us know they're here instead of touch my phone. So we've got the honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Are you guys going to have a Christmas wedding? Maybe he wants to have a holiday wedding or commitment ceremony. it's just what it looks like, okay? That's just what it looks like throughout your whole reading real quick. Let me just get you an oracle card too. Spirit, anything from this deck that she needs to know about that can help in regards to her love life, help improve it, a channeled message from him that may be something that he would wants to tell her but is not ready to tell her, or choice and attraction. I don't usually read out of the book, but I'm going to go and look both of these up for you real quick. You've got choice and attraction. It's interesting. It's the same girl and the same guy in the pictures. In regards to choice, Spirit says, you know, that he's wanting to tell you that maybe he does feel a little bit insecure about asking you, will you choose him? Will you make this choice with him to, you know, or are you going to leave him outside the window looking in? He's not certain that you'll marry. You know, he's not totally certain that you'll be up for marriage or even a commitment ceremony or even doing that kind of stuff. He's still, and maybe he doesn't need to know right now. You know, maybe he needs to be a little insecure. So this is Gemini energy, choice, of a feminine energy than a masculine. So Spirit saying in this card, prepare for love, even if it doesn't yet have a face or a name. Love itself will bring the right person. So you're the right person. So I feel more like this choice card has something to do with pregnancy. I feel like he's telling you in this card, I hope that you'll make the choice to marry me and have, I think he wants to say to you, I want you to be the mother of my children in that choice card. So here's some reflection. In the Greek myth of Castor and Pollux, there are two opposing and complementary natures, which they're also, you know, Gemini in the sky. Between two or more options, only one triumphs, whereas others decline. So what is the magic of this sexual magical oracle tarot card? Choose the right person, pick a bunch of yellow leaves and place them in a vase. Take a mirror in your hands and ask it to show you the face of your future love in a dream. You already have your love, so you probably don't need to do that, but you could do it still if you wanted to. You could ask the mirror to show you your future love story in a dream as well, since you already have somebody very special. But I am getting I'm getting this different from what the book is. I mean, I know what the book says, but I don't care about the book. My intuition with Spirit is telling you that this person, maybe they haven't told you this yet, but they want you to be the mother of their children. They don't want you to lock them out. So they do have fears, you know, they definitely don't want to be on the outside looking in. I'm sorry your husband passed away. You know, and that's fine. Like, you can't have kids anymore, but you can still adopt. You can still foster children. And that's the amazing thing, is that you have those options. And that's a beautiful thing, that you guys have kids, just not together, but you guys can still have kids together. So just because you can't have babies doesn't mean you can't have babies anymore. That's the beautiful thing. So I think that they're saying also, you know, that they want you to be the mother of their children. They hope you will make the choice to be with them in that way. And that if you guys do choose to have children of your own, which would, you in your case, be adoption or fostering. So attraction. This person is absolutely attracted to you inside and out. They want to wash your feet, wash your hair, care for you, make sure you're taken care of, because you make them feel sublime. Oh, they might even want to like take a bath with you in milk. That's what it looks like, a bath in milk. A honey milk bath. Oh, so sweet. You're so lucky. Give me one. I want one. I'll take care of it for you. I'll take off the load. But yes, this person's very attracted to you inside and out. Oh, look. There's the REM pod. Did Spirit, did you just touch my phone? I forgot to introduce you. I forgot to say if there's any good spirits in the room or around who know that I'm here with my REM pod and want to let us know you're here, just touch the REM pod. Light it up. We want to know. I want to know if that was you that touched my phone. Is it you, Mom? The REM pod. Yeah. I'm excited. Molly's going to be here soon. We're going to have a Halloween party. I want to do the ghost tour, but I was going to do it membership only. I'm having a real hard time doing memberships and getting my store together on YouTube. And I guess it's just because I don't know, I don't know what to charge you guys for a membership. What kind of stuff would I do on the member side? I guess on the membership side of things, we could do ghost tours. I could do hair videos. I could do, does this thing really work on videos? Maybe just stuff that, I don't know. I want to start playing live music for y'all. Y'all have to help me help you guys by doing some music for you guys live. If somebody shows up, I will play. I feel so bad. Pam, I don't know if she's here or watch this, but your request to sing Imagine is coming to all streaming platforms soon. Okay, I guess the REM pod's not going to talk to us anymore. But keep me updated, Kristen. I'm here for you. It's been so much fun doing your reading. Thank you for subscribing and liking my live. I hope to see you some more. Remember, you don't have to pay just to come here to ask for advice. We talk about love, life, and all kinds of crazy stuff in here. So, I hope you find some friends here. This is not like other tarot channels. This is not a tarot channel. This is a channel about a musician and her life and an artist and her life. This is just kind of like the business, like the business that I started a few years ago with Madame Pamita. I'm pretty sure you've heard of Madame Pamita. You could go just Google her or search for her on YouTube. When I started this business 2 years ago with her help, I did it because, my dad couldn't work anymore and he had cancer and there had to be someone to put food on the table because the income that he has through Social Security just wasn't enough. And with inflation and everything like that. And, oh gosh, it's been a roller coaster, but it's been fun. This channel is about 15 years old. So even though it's not a tarot channel, you will find tarot here and you can always get a tarot reading pretty much every single day. Also an empath. Yeah, I could tell that. You also don't have to wait for me to be online if you need a reading. I do private readings. You can always email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. It's spelled just like the way it looks. GYPSY, Gypsy Queen, QUEEN, card, CARD, reader, ERADER @gmail. I usually respond, within 12 to 24 hours. But usually I respond right away if I'm there on my phone. I don't always check the emails, but it'd probably be easier to get my attention if you made a donation and then left a comment on YouTube or sent me a message on Instagram or something like that. I also do the Etsy readings. I have all my readings on Etsy, but I don't have the link here. The link is on the Instagram. The Instagram is on the About Me. It's just Stormy Blue Music is Sacred. If you ever need to just talk to me right away, I'm always over there. Sometimes I'm on TikTok, but I'm only on TikTok as Gypsy Queen Card Reader. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. So your dad has high blood pressure, Metal Rain. That's so interesting. Your neck is killing you tonight? Get that peppermint. Okay, Veronica. So everyone in the family gets it. You know what I think is interesting about my dad's high blood pressure is that he never has an episode. They took him off the medication. He got better. Isn't that weird? Now, I don't know if it's just his diet is just so impeccable. You know, his work ethics and workout ethics. Like, there are 40-year-old guys I know, and 30-year-old guys I know, and 20-year-old guys I know. Even guys I know that are like, damn, like, I can't even do what your dad is, and he's almost 80. You know, this is a guy who wakes up every morning and works out and eats really clean. So he had one before. Okay. Yeah, my dad had one. My dad had a quadruple bypass in 2006. He's never had another cardiac episode again, but I have to calm him down sometimes. I have to say, Dad, I'm gardening. Don't come out here and have a hissy fit because you think I'm not doing it right. You could, you know, I don't need you to drop dead over my gardening techniques. Okay, sorry, I'm not wearing gloves, but maybe I like to get some dirt under my nails. You know, it's the little things, and I have to tell him to calm down because he's got I think he has. I think my dad is high functioning autistic, and not diagnosed. Okay. Hey Tiffany, how are you, sweetheart? New spirit box. The pedals will be in on Friday and Saturday. It's good to see you. Let me turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on. Fun,
Bluetooth mode.
So the most fun part is that the new pedals have a 9-volt battery. So I'll be able to attach the pedals to the box, which has a handle, and we'll be able to go outside and go to different places when Molly gets here for Halloween. So maybe we'll go somewhere different with the spirit box this weekend and try it out. The remodeling goes off as I walk in. Kristen, a month or two back, my wedding song came on the radio and Robbie sang it to me. Did you send it in an email, Metal Rain? Oh, the REM pod goes on. Well, I was just sitting here doing a reading for Kristen, and my phone, I'm just talking to my friend on Instagram, and I didn't touch anything. It was just sitting there, and it was like as if somebody did this. Now, you saw I had to push that pretty hard to get it to work. It's not just going to do it by itself. If I tap it any lighter, it's not going to do it. Hey, Ari, how are you, sweetheart? Tried, but it was too long. Okay, so let me get you this link so that you can make the links tinier, and then you can send it to me in an email. Tiny link, tiny URL. It'll take a big long URL and turn it into a little one. I just love this page. I've been using this page since the internet came on. Here, Metal Rain, make a tiny link with that, sweetheart. And then send it to me in the email, please. Good to know you're doing fine, Ari. So you just have to think about what you need to know, Veronica. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just put the live on mute for a minute because I need to do a private reading real quick. But I'm still here. What song was that, Kristen? That was your wedding song? I had a job interview once 2 weeks ago, and I just found out that I didn't get the job today. Ah, God. Okay, listen to this, Ari. Let me get you something, honey. This will help. Why does everybody do this to you? We got to fix it. We're going to fix it. It's already fixed. Yeah, so unfortunately, you just might be trying too hard. I think that's what I'm doing as well with my tarot thing and my music thing. I'm just trying too hard. I got to let it go. I hope that helps you, Ari. I'm good, Veronica. I've been recovering from the norovirus, and it's been exhausting. I went to see an esthetician, and I got it from her. I got it from her because she was touching her phone and talking on the phone and texting on it and not sanitizing her hands between touching the phone and touching me. I heard of somebody who was put as non-rehirable being hired again by the same company. Yeah, I have. Oh God, I hope I feel better soon too. It's easing up. Like every day that goes by, I get a little better. So my favorite band came to town. I was too sick to go see them. So I miss any kind of visiting or hanging out with the man of my dreams. So I just stayed in bed sick and tried to ignore the fact that I could not go anywhere. My dog was sick too. So even if I was feeling better, I probably would not have gone because leaving my dog home sick would have been like going and partying with strangers while my kids are at home sick. So, yeah. And did I fire the esthetician? Yes. I'm so disappointed though, because like she's been doing my service for like a year now. I've known her since 2017, so she did this service for me years before COVID ever happened, and she's just never done that before. Touch her phone, pick up her phone, text message, and then keep going back and forth from the phone to my eyes. God, 12 hours later, I was so sick, I didn't know my name. That was 2 weeks ago. Put you as non-rehirable? Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, it looks like she was just looking for someone to abuse. Does she still work for the company? Did you ask them why you were fired or why non-rehirable? These are pretty good questions. You had to call them. Okay. Is that your only work? Is that the only job you've ever had? Oh, wow. So she doesn't work for the company anymore, and you can't even go back because the one person that used to work, how is that even valid? Okay, so they're trying to find out why. Yeah, you'll fix it. It'll be fine, honey. Maybe just go to Starbucks or maybe go work at a nightclub. Don't go to Hooters, though. Hooters is nasty. I don't think they have Waffle Houses up there, so can't go to Waffle House. What do you want to do, though? I mean, I don't know. I can't see you working in the kitchen. I could barely see myself working in the kitchen, and it is difficult. I mean, oof. I couldn't wait till my roommate stopped working at a restaurant. And I cannot smell Waffle House. I have to order it out and bring it home. It's a real trigger. Because I lived with people who worked at places like that, and I worked at places like that, but they didn't have like the best hygiene like I do. They didn't like wash their clothes. They didn't take shot. Like they just like, I thank God they don't live with me anymore. But I've noticed that a lot of restaurant workers, some of them aren't like the cleanest people. And I've lived with a lot of them. It's like, clean your room, dude. Your room smells like the place you work at. And it's starting to affect me. You can't take your tattoos. You might have a heart attack. Aww. Oh God, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Come on, what would we call it? Booters? They put them in boots and shorts, and that's all they wear. No shirt for you guys. Hooters. Now I gotta figure out. I gotta look at this. What is the opposite of Hooters? Wait a minute. There is a male version of Hooters. We went to the male version of Hooters and it was quite literally nuts. Oh my God. Dallas? I guess there is one, Ari. I guess we're going to Dallas. Tilted Kilt. Okay. Maybe I need to go work at the Tilted Kilt. I think you would do fine as a hostess at a restaurant. That might be better for you, something like that. Let me see if the link worked. Yeah, a hostess. You might do well at a hostess. It doesn't have to be a Denny's. It could be a fine restaurant too. But yeah, Denny's. It might be good at Denny's. I mean, whoever's going to pay you like full time $15, 15 plus an hour. Sometimes it can be difficult though to not find a job at all, and you're like, what the fuck? Pendulum test. I guess I should change the name of this, huh? Okay, all right. What? Hi. Glad you're there. I wasn't ignoring you. Pineapple juice is where it's at. What is this crystal? Okay, I haven't gotten any emails from you yet. Metal Rain. Isn't that weird? Why? Did you send it in an email, Metal? I could not sleep last night because the neighbors were so loud. Hopefully they won't be clomping around like 500-pound horses today or tonight when I go to bed. Oh, you put the link in here. So I don't have, you can't put the link. You can't, people who are, okay. So the reason I don't allow people who come into the chat to put links in here is because I would never want anybody to get doxxed. Doxing is when someone who's a stranger or someone you know, even trust, will put a link in a web browser or send you a link. You click on the link. The next thing you know, they've got your personal information. They know where you live. They're contacting you, all that creepy stuff. So to protect you guys from strangers who might come in and want to try to mess up your lives with that kind of thing, I don't put the link. I don't allow people to put links in the chat unless it's me or a moderator. That's why I said send it to me in an email when you get a chance. I got to do a private reading for someone, so I'll be right back. If you guys want to get readings, please let me know because, I'm so tired. I need to go to bed, and it's already 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm probably going to be going to bed in the next 15 to 20 minutes, okay? Yeah, I think we're on the same timeline, Veronica, the same time zone. Thank you, Metal Rain. I appreciate it. All right, Veronica, take your time. Yeah, the smell is vile. Yeah, I know. You guys only have IHOP. You guys have Denny's out there? Or just IHOP? I'm gonna sneeze. God. Okay, I'm not gonna sneeze. Whew. Oh God, they're starting to clomp around at 1 o'clock in the morning. I hate it. I can't wait to get in my own house, and there's no one upstairs. There's no one downstairs. There's no one next to me on the other side of the wall. I was up till 7 o'clock in the morning. I tried to go to bed at 3 after the live. It didn't stop. It went on from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. And it's just started up now at almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, gonna just do this reading real quick. Now that I've got the cards, I'll be right back. When I get a Tacobox reading, I get stuck on question 3, so no worries. That happens to you, stuck on question 3, that's okay. Not everybody needs to get all 3. My God. Ugh. Look at the Milky Way. I'm going to show you this, guys. It's so beautiful. Look at the Milky Way in this picture with Aurora Borealis. Let's see if it'll show. There's the Milky Way and the Aurora Borealis. I'm really into nighttime photography. So I'm hoping that the next place I live, I'll be able to get more scenes like this on my camera than, nothing. Because I've got some pretty good equipment. I mean, it's like the cheapest off Amazon, but it still works pretty well. I hope to get a beautiful picture like that someday. Excuse me. help you with your love story if needed. 3 of Pentacles. Let your family help you with your love story if this is something that you feel you need. You can always turn to your friends. All right, I'm back. I just had to do a reading for Alfred. He gets his readings through Instagram instead of coming back to the channel, which is fine. Yeah, we can ask that, honey. there something about this picture? Is this something somebody said in chat? I thought it was Tuesday and Sunday. I had to ask my dad today what day it was. I haven't done that in a long time. I don't think I've ever done it, actually. Is it Wednesday? Oh, God, it's Thursday. Oh, wait, now it's Friday. Holy shit. The days have all just, melded together since I've just been praying to the porcelain throne with the norovirus. Ugh. It's not fun. I think I have had a mild case, but the first few days was just really bad. I didn't know if I was going to throw up or I was going to shut up. I mean, it was just like constant whining and pain, and it hurt because, oh, look at that. Finally, it's Roswell's finest cavalry coming to check on the fucking neighborhood. A bunch of cops just went down the street.
The Knight of Pentacles telling you there's a lot of balance.
Oh, no. Oh, make his drunk ass. Oh. If I was there, I'd be like, think Rose is going to be cleaning that up? He's going to be cleaning that up. He had to pee something fierce. He's got to clean it up. Oh, my God. Is that the only bathroom you guys have? Richard, go clean it up. Go make him clean it up. Is he that drunk that he can't clean it up? Oh, I feel so bad for Rose. What are we going to do about Richard, you guys? Last time a man peed on my floor, I was like, here's the mop. Here's some 409. Do they even make 409 anymore? I gotta look. Here's some paper towels. Why don't you try to shoot in one direction? God, that was a bad joke. Yeah, I'm pretty terrible. Don't step on my tits or I'll step on your dick. Like peeing on the floor, leaving the toilet seat up, leaving your fur in the sink. We gotta talk. Send him to rehab. Yep. Oh no. Damn. I heard the guy from One Direction threw himself off a bridge or a balcony or something. And everybody's all sad about it. It's sad. He had a definite problem, unfortunately. How they make it worse? Oh God, just put him in bed and they can go to sleep. What does he drink when he gets drunk? Really? You're kidding me. He said something about Diddy and then died? Wow. So I talked on the phone today to my roommate's mother about him getting dentures. Now I'm getting ads for dentures on Instagram. I have perfect teeth. I do need dentures Instagram. You go back and say it's unnecessary. Yeah, here, click not interested. It's irrelevant.
Listen, if I gotta give you
Did that One Direction dude ever have anything to do with Diddy? What about Beyonce and Jay-Z? What did they know? Hey, how are you? Khalib, you sent a PayPal? Let me see. I might have not seen it because I had my phone on sleep because I was doing a reading. Well, no, it actually goes on sleep by itself at midnight. So, how have you been, Khalib? I see it now. It just came through. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Like he knew Diddy was a monster. It's good to know you've been good, Khalib. Veronica, did you want me to do that question real quick for you? Oh my God, it's 111. You just want like a yes or no? Khalib, what are your questions, dear? Oh, I see your $5, Veronica. Sorry for the wait. I apologize. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know? Does this person of her interest, her person of interest, does her specific person still have that fantasy about her and him? Just a general tonight? Okay. So yeah, he does still, Veronica, your person does still, yes, have some sort of fantasy in regards to what you're asking, especially in regards to a cups being some kind of couple or some kind of relationship. They want to offer you a relationship. That's their fantasy. They fantasize about being in a relationship with you, offering you what you want. They don't want any conflict. And the Five of Swords. Oh my God, they're clomping around like horses upstairs. God help me. So I feel like in this case, it's still pretty good energy and vibes. He doesn't want any conflict. So don't worry about that because he's not going to try to bring conflict to it at all. He might have a little conflicted energy in him about his wants and needs because, you know, we don't want to let him know that he can just have you. You know, he's not so sure about. Veronica, are they surprised about the forgiveness? Yeah, they are. Because it opens the door for him to conquest you again in this Chariot. So get your cowgirl hat on. What other question do you have, sweetheart? Hanson hasn't been big since. Weird dreams as usual. Oh, you're having more dreams about spiders. Oh, wow. What about Justin Bieber? I mean, like, every day I see something on Forbes or on, like, Google or news saying, poor Justin Bieber. He knew Diddy. He's just trying to be a good father to his new son. Like, who cares? Nobody. Nobody. Talk about his music. Talk about his music. Do not talk about Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to, nobody wants to hear about Diddy and Bieber and their bromance. Fuck that. Man, having to listen to P. Diddy's music for the last 20 years has been a fucking nightmare. Do you know how many shitty musicians are out there that I'm so fucking sick of hearing their music. I can't stand it. And I love music, okay? And I'm not a music snob. But it gets to the point where it's like after 20 years, it's the same song it was on day one. I want something new. This is why I like bands. Like, let me go a little bit like back to the early 2000s. I like bands like Weezer. I like bands like Rooney. I liked bands like the White Stripes. They're all giving you a different flavor in 2024 compared to 15 or 2005 or 1999. God. You mean Mariah Claus? Okay, I could ask that, Veronica. Oh no, it's not hard to explain, sweetheart. I absolutely understand. Okay. So you're a different class and a different background. And I've had that as a real limiting belief all my life. I've had, my parents be like, it's difficult. It's hard. It's going to be tough. You're a poor girl. Nobody wants to marry or date a girl who has nothing to offer them. That's not what my parents said about me or to me. It's just that over time, society made me believe this limiting belief about myself because of my background and my status. But it's like at the same time, I have learned to overcome that. Like for instance, with like the teachings of Neville Goddard, which I gave that video to Ari. I hope that she watches it. Because literally they take the power out of our hands and away from us to, society does. They brainwash you into thinking that it's got to be this way, it's got to be difficult, and you have to give something to get something. No. Everything I desire is mine. I don't have to lift a finger. So I have been through this thing where you're talking about where it's like, I don't know how we met. I don't know how we connected, but we're from very different backgrounds, yet they're one and the same. And we're very different classes. You know, I'm riding the school bus and walking to school, and they're getting taken probably to school in their mom's BMW or Mercedes or something. You know, it's that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, I didn't really know all that about this person when I met them, or when I first heard, you know, of their talents and stuff. Like, I just fell in love with the song. And that song moved me enough to go be like, I got to remember these lyrics because this is how I feel about my mom who was dying. And I got to find out who the songwriter is because they're a really good songwriter. Shit, maybe we can collaborate. Really? Do you feel upside down or inside out, Khalid? Do you ever feel that way? Oh, I can't wait to ask the spirit box what it thinks of P. Diddy. Yeah. So Veronica, I went through the same thing. I don't know really how we met other than excuse me, a song brought me to this person. And then I didn't even know their background at the time. So it's interesting when you meet somebody and you don't know that their background, you don't know anything about them. So it's pretty cool. Excuse me. Yeah. Hey, Alfonso. Oh my God, there you are. I've been thinking about you. How are you? Oh no, it didn't go like you expected. I'm so sorry to hear that, Alfonso. Well, let us know if there's anything we can do for you. Yeah. Hey, that's really awesome, Metal Rain. I'm pretty sure you'll talk to her soon. She's got a gig coming up, so. Are these some of the questions that you want to ask with your reading, Khalid? Oh no. Oh no. So they did the surgery which caused it to spread. Okay, Khalid. Okay, let's ask Veronica. Any growth that Spirit has noticed about Veronica? I'm going to get the power deck for you, Khalid, because it's just stellar like that for these kind of questions. Spirit, are there any growth Spirit noticed about Veronica at all? Alfonso, keep us updated. Oh no, the tumor exploded. I'm sorry, I just have to process that for a minute. So what kind of cancer did your dad have, sweetheart? Yeah, Alfonso, is everything okay though? Like, Spirit, what does Veronica need to know about if Spirit has seen any or noticed any growth in her? Yeah, you're learning to pick and choose your battles. If you're not feeling groovy, you just leave it alone. Just turn your back on it. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Colon cancer. Oh my God. Fuck, this should have been so easy to have been taken care of. So now he had the colon cancer. Do you know what stage it was? Was it stage 2? He has a colonoscopy bag now. He's 88. Oh, God. Well, Spirit says he's going to be fine. He's going to be okay in the reverse 10 of swords. It means this is not the end for you, Alfonso. Okay, I was just sitting here thinking about your dad, and this popped out of the card, so I was shuffling. All right? There has to be some kind of resolve. All right? Is this the first time that he's ever had cancer? Spirit, what else does Veronica need to know about the change? Yeah, Spirit sees that you're a lot happier. You've been doing self-concept work. You know, your mental clarity is on par with the Ace of Swords and the Sun. Spirit feels like you're ready. You're ripe to have a love story, a life story, and enjoy it in this 10 of Cups. That's what Spirit has noticed. So I had no family, no loved ones there, or anybody to support me or my dad when he had his surgery, when he had the colon cancer surgery at the end of 2022. So if you need anybody to talk to, when I'm online, you can come here. You can always email me. Cancer runs in his family. So is his colon cancer genetic? Did you find that out yet? Yeah, and see, you changed that schedule and it helped change you. Okay, Khalib, I'm going to go ahead and get the power deck. Okay, so his family has a history of cancer. But is it genetic? It must be genetic. Okay, Khalid.
Ruby dooby, you're my little boobies.
You're welcome, Veronica. Ruby Dooby. She just looked over at me like, what? Are you going to give me a treat? 11:11. That was in the power deck I've got here for your reading. This one has to go back because it's not part of it. There you go. You want a kiss? Why are you not on the hand pads? Turn the fan. I'm back. Just thought you guys might want to see Ruby before I do the reading. Since she's awake. She just woke up. You feeling better? Yeah, it's all warm and cozy in here now. You're not trying to chew your leg off. Gosh, she's so cute. Una Petunia. That's cute. Oh, what a big yawn for such a little puppy. What a big yawn for such a little baby girl. She's like, yeah, just rub my tummy. That's all I want in life is hands. You know, dogs love food, dogs love treats, but this dog loves hands. That's her thing. You saw Taco today? Oh, how is Taco? Can anybody suggest like toothpaste for my dog? I've been giving them Plaque Off on their food, which is like it's like a supplement of kelp. It's like kelp, and you put it on the food, put just a dash of it on their food, and it cleans off that biofilm off the front of their teeth, which I've been trying to do for a long time without having to take her to the dentist. But I've just been brushing with like the little toothbrush I have, just real gentle. It's just a little banana toothbrush for like a baby who's just starting to teeth. It's like made out of silicone. But I'm wondering if there's like a toothpaste or something I can make or give her. Milk-Bone dog biscuits. Okay, I gotta do this reading now. I'll carry you back to the couch. Okay, let's get into your reading. I'll go up here for a minute and see. Like you're connecting to, okay, let's start with this. Oh yeah, the cards are in my pocket. Spirit, what source of energy that Khalib is not understanding? Khalib says that they feel like they're connecting to some kind of source that they're not fully understanding. What can you tell us about that? Are they connecting to some kind of source? Spirit, yes or no? So Spirit says no. It's not that you're connecting to some kind of source. Is it that they're connecting to you and not fully understanding it, Spirit? Are you the source? Are you the source? Yes. So, Wow. Spirit saying they're the source. Spirit, what is it that Spirit also says they know that you're a bit disappointed in some things that you've worked hard on, but don't worry, you've got more cups to fill. Clean it up to make more room for new things in the new year. Quite possibly new love too, new love story. The Spirit saying definitely don't be disappointed. Love yourself. You're doing great in that Lover's card. What are they not fully understanding that you want them to understand, Spirit? Khalif says they feel like they don't fully understand. How can you help them understand? How can you help Khalif understand, Spirit? Oh my goodness. I have been looking for this card for 3 weeks. And I've had to substitute with a different 5 of Thank you, Khalib, for helping me find my card. I appreciate it. The cards had said that it was smushed between something, and I was like, smushed between something? And I looked everywhere, like the couch, under the cushions, on the beds, just everywhere. I can't believe it. It was squished between the power deck. Wow. Okay, Spirit, what does Khalib need to know once again about source? About the source, this energy coming from you? What do they need to understand? So we've got the witness card. Spirit saying you're some kind of witness. Witness to what? Maybe when we read the card, we'll know more. Maybe we should just start reading the card and look at the card. Well, there you are. Between 2 moons. Maybe even 3. Wow, that's deep. Like you were just saying that thing about the moon. How it was missing. Did you see the new spirit box? The new petals will be in Friday and Saturday. It even has this cute little handle that I can carry it with. I'll be able to Velcro the petals to it and just carry the spirit box anywhere. Molly will be here soon. And we're going to do some ghost hunting with it. But let me go ahead and read this card to you. I feel like what Spirit's saying to you is that, yeah, you are like between 2 dimensions. And you can, I feel like all these little stars here, I feel like it's just full. It's like almost as if it's like the Milky Way when I look at it up close. But I feel like it's saying that you are experiencing multiple realities you are witnessing multiple realities upon multiple realities that have been created because of multiple universes that are being created. And it's not even your fault. I actually feel like this right here, this moon that looks like a C because it's just the close to that dark moon is telling me that there's some kind of, and I know this just sounds absolutely crazy, but I feel like it's telling me there's something about CERN. I don't know if you know about CERN, but CERN is a machine that creates multiple realities upon multiple, not realities, multiple universes upon multiple universes. One day I counted and did all the math of how many universes it made daily, monthly, yearly. I mean, we're talking in the billions, CERN. I was just like, I can't even. This is just unfathomable. And then how we react to it. This is going to be something interesting for you all to just check out if you can. They turned CERN off for a while, so it made it a little bit, the world got a little bit better. But they only turned CERN off to make it faster because they want to catch the God particle. They can see it, but they go to take a picture of it, it's gone. I feel like CERN might even be a part or a reason as to why you're having these different dimensional sources and spirits trying to help you understand that you're a witness to it. Maybe you need to be writing down what's happening. Maybe you need to be taking the time to put it into text, maybe talk about it in a blog, find other people who are going through this. You're not the only one going through this. I'm witnessing it. I'm sure several other people in the chat are witnessing it. Man, I wish I had Alphonse's number so we could at least like text him and check on him, or an email. Maybe I have his email address. Calling cancer is not an easy thing, man. No cancer is. Okay, you've heard of CERN, yeah. So CERN creates multiple universes upon multiple universes. So what do you think is happening in those universes? What do you think is happening in those realities? Considering we are all made up of the same atoms that CERN is made out of, this card is made out of, the speaker is made out of, the phone's made out. We're all the same. We're all the same thing. It's just we are animated by some kind of unknown energy that we don't understand. Hey, Frank and Dad.
Good night.
Good night. I love you.
Love you too. I need to feel warm enough.
Oh yeah, I'm so warm tonight. It's so wonderful to be nice and warm and cozy, and the whole apartment smells like, the whole house smells like orange blossoms. Love it. Wish it was fresh orange blossoms, but
You have a maid, would you? You know, Michael.
so do we know when it started to split like that? Do you mean when do we know when the stuff started happening with CERN? I think they've been, let's see. I'm not sure I understand your question, but oh my God, I had no idea that it was this old. The first time CERN was ever turned on was June 17th, 1976. 2 years ahead of schedule. So this has literally been going on all our lives. I had no idea. It just blows my mind what is going on with CERN and what it's doing to the world and the planet and the cosmos. Yeah, it started in 1976. I can see now why 76 to now has been the way it's been. I can see now why there has been so much and so many awakened. Is that the right word? I can really see some things that I didn't really think about before. And what is it about CERN we don't know? If it's creating universes upon multiple universes, is it creating realities? Or is that something you can only do with your imagination? A human can do with its imagination. They're literally trying to catch God with it. Sorry, 76 to spite you. Yeah, it would have been years before we were born. Let's see what this card says. Live in your sacred witness. The inner place of silence and observing is your true identity. Live in your sacred witness. This inner place of silence and observing is your true identity, and therefore your true power. Your sacred witness is all you really have when all else is gone. Like monoliths in an ancient valley of great stones, it observes and remembers the passage of the ages, the answers that you find through the timelessness of spirituality and the immense of nature offer the infinite. Each human being is on his or her own path, each different from yours. Answers to your questions are rarely found in another human. Answer your own questions by reflecting on nature and conversing with your own sacred witness. So, see, you're not doing anything wrong. You're quite accepting of the weirdness that's going on. I'll tell you what, I had some weird shit happen. Okay, I was just like, what's happening? But you know what? And I'm talking about weird spiritual stuff. Stuff I cannot explain. Stuff I know. I've been to YouTube. I've been to Encyclopedia Britannica. I've been to the library trying to figure it out on my own. I'm starting to think that song, it's all in your head, is right. But yes, here you are. Witness to it. Write it down. This is why you're witnessing it. Okay? Let's see what other kind of things that you said here. It's like you're here to be a historian almost. It's like that's almost like what it's saying. To witness. This is happening because you're here to witness things in the world that you witness and share your experiences to help yourself grow and help others grow. Nothing is more weirder. Is weirder even a word? Okay, weirder. Guess weirder is a word. Mom, are you trying to tell me to go to bed? Is that you, Mom? We're going to get a couple more cards, though, going. I'd be curious if the original timeline is gone or not, or is it just merging? Spirit, is the, we want to know, Spirit, if the original timeline is gone or not, or is it just merging? What can you tell us about that? It's a very good question. I just love the readings we do because they're so different. I think I love all the readings I do for you guys. So we've got the question, first question. Okay, so let me get a couple of more cards and see what Spirit's saying. If you could please clarify. Oh, yes, it is merging. It is definitely merging. So you've got this one here, this reverse Three of Pentacles, to tell you, I'd be curious, is the original timeline is gone or not? So no, the original timeline is not gone. All right. And it's showing in the Ten of Swords with the energy being the Six of Swords behind the question. Ten of Swords is letting you know that whatever is going on with this original timeline, it is complete. So it is merging now to smoother waters. It is merging now. The way her paddle is like merging with the water. These timelines are merging now. Yes. Especially in the age of Aquarius. When you read cards, how come it's so effortless compared to other readers who has to keep shuffling? Well, I wasn't like, I think it's just my own style. I think I've developed my own style, Veronica, honestly. I can't explain it. I hit my head in the car accident. I've never been the same. I'm a totally different person. I mean, I'm still the same person. I'm still going to get up on stage with my flying V and rock your face off. But I think it becomes effortless because I trust myself. I trust spirit. I trust the universe. When I did my certification, it wasn't like Madame Pamita taught me anything. Okay. It was more like when you do this certification, it was more like, we did a lot of studying on the business aspect of it. Multiple upon multiple types of different tarot card readings you could do for people. I mean, I got 100 different kinds. But nobody ever wants just some kind of specific, let me pay you $10 for a Celtic cross. Let me pay you $10 or $20 for a ladder. Because people are not familiar with these kind of readings. And I have to remember that the certification was to show that I have, studied extensively. I've studied tarot extensively. But I think over time, I've just developed my own. I mean, I'm effortless at playing music. So I have wanted to apply that same effortlessness to other things I enjoy, like tarot. But I've had a lot of practice. But it's all based on like me feeling you, us feeling each other out. I know that kind of sounds rude, but you know what I mean. Vibrational energy. And it's more important for me to keep these readings highly vibrational for you guys, because I've been that same victim where I go from channel to channel, tarot card reader to tarot card reader, social app to social app, trying to figure out what is going on. And I never got from point A to point B. And I didn't want to just leave somebody hanging. You know what I mean? I do try my best to really help people get into the ideas of what's really going on for them. Wonder if that explains the Mandela effect. It's just us remembering the other timelines and it all getting mixed up with our memories. I've had that same thought and feeling. I mean, I clearly remember a lot of things about the 80s and 90s, being born and growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s. And I was still growing up, even in the last decade. I feel pretty grown up now. So when I think back about things in regards to the experiences I had, sometimes people will talk about the 90s and I'll be like, they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. And then I'll start telling them, hey, yeah, we used to say that, or we did that, but it was really done like this. And, you can tell it's somebody talking about something that they want to talk about, that they're interested in, but they don't really know what they're talking about because they haven't experienced it. So I then start to wonder, is this the Mandela effect? They said what they said about that movie Shazam, like that was like the first idea of the Mandela effect and where it can take you and where it goes and what happens during it. We'll see what else you need to know, Khalib, about these dreams, about your connection with spirit. Yeah, I was very deaf for years. I had to have multiple surgeries upon multiple surgeries to fix the hearing. Thank God they were able to fix it with, tubal ear surgery is what I had. So during that time, like when I couldn't hear and I could barely talk, it was a lot of making sounds. It was a lot of confusion. I had to feel my way through life. So all my senses are super heightened. And I didn't even realize that until I moved in with my friend Micah. He moved in with Dad and I and Mom when she was terminally ill with cancer to just help out because I was exhausted, and he wanted to improve on his life. He was just living in a place he wouldn't have been safe at all. And his mom wasn't able to provide a home for him. So, he made me actually aware of how heightened my senses are, especially my sixth sense. Is that something that anybody else notices about themselves, that they have a sixth sense? Like they can just sense. Like when I first got my ears and I walked into kindergarten, I still couldn't hear too well. But I could feel everybody's emotions and feelings in the room, even the teacher. But we all have that gift. It's up to us to choose whether or not we use it and how we use it. Not everybody's aware that they can use it, that they have that gift. Oh, excuse me. Okay, here's a couple of cards finally. Let's see what the first one is. Quickening. Quickening. We've got the mountains again. I was going to say, look at the three wise men, but then I saw the fourth one and I was like, what is this all about? The fourth, there's only three wise men. Are you okay, dog? Oh God, she's starting to itch. I'm going to have to put her in her pajamas. Let's go ahead and read this quickening card. And then the second card was time. Excuse me, time. It's like witness the quickening of time. And what's really kind of scary is we're talking about CERN, and that's what CERN does. It literally has a pull on the gravity of the earth. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I do. And what's really horrible for me is that I'll feel other people's emotions, and then if they're really painful, I'll actually start to cry, and it's weird. And I can feel someone from 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 miles away. Quickening. Number 5. So 44, 5, 35. These might be, important numbers to you at some time that pop out. So quickening. Let's read quickening. I'll have to actually turn it this way. So quickening. You can never really teach a warrior about the unknown with words. That's so true. You must use experience. But if you look into the eyes of a woman of power, you may catch up with her a little. She has years of truth ahead of you. However, her eyes can quicken you like a river heading towards the rapids. Open yourself with love, not with understanding. You cannot love with your mind. Listen from your heart. If a camel is walking down a path and another camel passes him, the first camel will go faster to keep up. This is how power works. Don't learn everything with your mind. Quicken your spirit by letting go of attachments and move to a stronger vibration of power. And then time. What I find so enchanting about the trees is that the trees are they go dormant in the winter and they come back alive. It just amazes me, like how they'll go to sleep and then wake up like we do. It's like we have winter every night when we go to bed. So time, and this might even be something that you need to be working on over the winter, since these are trees that seem to be time. What is it about time that gives us such power? The power to change all that exists back into dust. What is this unseen force akin to the wind, a force that can shape the land as well as our lives? Learn to play with time, a surreal element like fish swimming in treetops. God, doesn't that sound like a weird dream you would have, dude? Jeez. Like fish swimming in treetops. Learn to play with time, a surreal element like fish swimming in treetops. A person of power knows how to arrange time. Put on your watch and be aware of the time at which you do everything. Watch the sun, the moon, the transit of the stars. Find out the time that Venus is lowest in the sky before dawn. Be aware of the physical cycles, when you get hungry, when you sleep. Our society is obsessed with time, so now become time. If you're obsessed with something, it is better to explore it than to deny it. Then it is possible to give up your obsession and let it take its proper place in your life. Your power depends on your balance, used, and understanding of time. Spirit, do you have any direct messages for Khalid before we close the spirit portal? Also makes me wonder if it's been messing with it to not only find the God particle, but also prevent World War III. It's very interesting outlook. So yeah, it found the God particle. It's just the God particle is too quick. They can't seem to make CERN fast enough for the God particle. You keep going, keep running. Don't let them take you away. They will never catch up with the God particle. Never. It'll never happen. But at least they know that it exists and they've seen it and it's to be true. I don't want them to get a picture of it. I think that's a bit too much. But yeah, everything we're all going through just to have this fucking picture. Are they going to turn it off once they get the picture so everything can kind of go back to normal? Ugh, it's exhausting. Yeah. Spirit, do you have any direct messages for Khalid about what's going on in his life? The season of the witch. Yeah. That is such a cool card. What else, Spirit? Spirit wants me to look at this one. Let's see. Broke is the beginning. The season of the witch. Are you feeling broken about anything during this time? Because Spirit's is literally saying season of the witch. Broke is the beginning. But here, I feel like this is really the message. Season of the Witch, the beginning. We're literally in the season of the Witch. I'm literally doing this reading for you. Spirit's literally saying you're a witness to something special. You know, hurry up and take into account that maybe you need to start writing it down in journals what you're witnessing, what you're experiencing. You could even maybe write a sci-fi book about it within time. But Season of the Witch is the beginning. What is it the beginning of, Spirit? What does he need to know about that? Yes. Oh, sweetheart, don't say that. We want you to make lots and lots of money. So my friend told me on the phone, like not too long ago, she's like, just, you know, pretend you won the lottery and try to relax a little bit more. I'm like, okay. Yeah, that sounds like, okay, yeah. Which before I could never do that. Like before the car accident, I would never be able to say, oh yeah, I won the lottery. I'm a rich man. So ever since I stopped chasing the money and stopped saying I'm broke and stopped saying, you know, yes to giving everything I have to offer away for free, it has changed a lot. How's your YouTube experience going, Khalib? Because Spirit's saying that it's the new beginning of Sky Daddy. Maybe it's a new beginning with a relationship with Spirit. A new renewed Spirit relationship. Is that what it is, Spirit? You want a new beginning with Khalib and the journey that he's on spiritually, taking witness of some of the more supernatural and astral and hypernatural experiences he's having that are being melded together into one. I cannot believe this card. Yes, tag, you're it, Spirit says. Tag, you're it, Khalib. Spirit must be crazy about you and just really I don't know, like it's just something special. You know what it is. You know, not too long ago I met the counter of the universe, and I can't sit here and say, look, and the energy behind all this reading is the next best thing, the next right thing. And time, look, it's a watch. Wow. So this is not a dream. I didn't have a dream or anything. I wish I could have a dream about Sun. But Sun is the name of the African wise man who is the counter of the universe. What does the counter of the universe do? He counts us. He counts the people who are born. He counts the people who die. He takes your name and he puts it in the book of names. I know that sounds a little crazy, but how can I deny it? I've had a spiritual experience, and it could have been an angel. It could have been God himself. But being 10,000 years old, and then seeing all these other beings at a party celebrating his 10,000th birthday. Like, what? But I could not deny the experience I had. You know, many people, believe in a religion that was created around a young woman getting pregnant. But I really, truly believe that her story was something hyper and supernatural at the same time, like what you are even experiencing. Seeing the things and experiencing what you're experiencing. Yeah, so it's like saying, you know, the answer is silly. You know, and I can't repeat what Sun told me because it scares me. I'm still open to this quest. I literally know who I'm supposed to be on this quest with that he sent me on. But you know, it seems like there's just something blocked, like there's people getting in the way of it, other people. And I could have or would have said that and been kind of like apprehensive to say something like that, but I know the truth. And then I don't know, I went somewhere online. I think I was over on another social media app, just looking to see what people do on tarot, and just to see what the vibrational energy was. Sorry, I gotta take my hair down. I'm tired. I'm getting ready to go to bed anyways. So, but I got this reading from a guy because he was just offering them. And I don't do this. I don't just go around and like, hey, I want a tarot card reading. Give me a free tarot card reading. It's just not me. Like, I just don't do tarot. I don't go to strangers for tarot. I'll go to my best friend. I'll go to my mentor, and that's about it. Oh, my hair's wild now. So when I got the reading, I mean, the person pretty much affirmed what I was trying to say to you, Khalib, about, you know, it's like what you just said. You know the answer, silly. And I've known that people are getting in the way of, you know, my connection with the person that I'm supposed to be on this quest with in life, that we call it. That I know that it's my choice, you know, and I also know that I can change it. I also know that being someone who manifests involuntarily, there used to be a few tarot readers on YouTube that no longer do them. No longer do what, sweetheart? Yeah, but you don't have to figure it out on your own, you know? You don't have to figure it out on your own. That's why tarot is there. It's there for you to find the answers that you need. And Spirit's literally saying, you know, I'm here for you. I'm always around you. You're not alone. They no longer stream. Yeah, what's going on with that? Why are all the tarot card readers leaving YouTube? I mean, did they just get burned out? Did they get a better like option? You know, I've noticed it. It's pretty bad. It's so interesting what you said, Veronica, about being hyper aware of your surroundings. Yeah, the accident certainly did do that to me. For sure. For sure. Oh, Gypsy, we're gonna go night-night, honey. Oh, you just noticed the Dolly doll? My daddy bought this for me when I was a little girl. I was born and he was like, oh, my baby needs a doll. So he bought it for me. And I've had it ever since. I take it everywhere with me. Her name is Dolly Doll. She's got the same name as Dolly Parton. I named her after Dolly Parton once I realized that she didn't have a name. So I set her up here because, well, one of the spirits likes her a lot. She's so cute. The little girl buried under the house, which we think is the doppelganger. I couldn't believe it when the guy who runs the ghost tour said that. So it's nice to know other people are experiencing the doppelganger. Maybe it'll come talk to us on the spirit box sometime. I got no problem with it. It hasn't done anything bad to me. It hasn't turned into my roommate or my dad again. And I don't do drugs. So I don't do psychedelic drugs. Weed does not make you hallucinate, and I wasn't drinking or anything like that. I mean, I think I've really only gotten more into drinking wine over the last couple of years. So I'm not much of a drinker. There's no way I'm waking up at 9 a.m. It's 2:15. Is that you? Are you crying? Are you whining? What is it? You want a snack? Oh my God, they know the word snack. 6 ears just popped up. I said the word snack. Snack? Yeah, I don't think you're accidentally altering the timeline. I think CERN is doing it. I could be wrong. But if you find any evidence of it, let me know. I couldn't stop talking. In 2018, when I found out about CERN, I had to do like deep research on it. Some nights I couldn't sleep. I was so interested in everything that I was finding out about it. I think I found out about it in January of 2018. It's pretty interesting. Oh, that's interesting. So just splitting the deck, talking about why you were seeing doppelgangers last year. Why did I see that? Why did you? Yeah, it's just the Divine Mother showing you what you need to see. And yeah, the universe can make things a bit too personal. That's okay. It just doesn't understand the word no. I should probably go to bed. I am super tired now after those readings, and I've been here for 3 hours. And it only was going to be here for an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective message, and then we're going to get on out of here because I got a lot of work to do tomorrow, you guys. I'm just starting to feel better from the norovirus, but I think that tomorrow will just be better. I just need to go to bed. Spirit, what do we need to know about tonight in the not too distant future, this weekend? What do we need to know, Spirit? What's going on? What do we all need to know as a collective message before we close the spirit portal? Okay, that was on the ground. Hold on, pick it up. All right, putting on your breastplate of love with this justice card. Go out and celebrate. It's Halloween. It's time to have, it's that fun time of year where it's time to get rebalanced in the change of the season. But yeah, give yourself that justice. Give yourself that joy. This weekend could be a great weekend. All you have to do is imagine it. So celebrate it because life is good, life is meaningful, and life is beautiful in that 3 of Cups. Oh, and look, the energy behind it is the 4 of Wands. Many of you may be staying home this weekend just to have a little bit of cozy time with your loved ones or even just yourself or pets. But if you are spending time at home, still celebrate it. Call your friends. Reach out. Hey, man, what you doing? Hey, girl, what you up to? You know, maybe go and experience something you've never experienced. Some of you might do that as well this weekend. But what you need to know about now and the not too distant future for this weekend is be good to yourself. Be good to others. Find balance and maybe not treading on that path of least resistance. Get on that path of resistance so that you can get some things done you've been procrastinating on. Justice letting you know, like, put on that breastplate of love for yourself. The more mental clarity you have, the more balanced you are. It's the better. Oh, you're so welcome, Khalid. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well and that this reading has helped you see some things or will help you see some things. I'm going to go take care of this hair. It needs to get braided down or something. It's so full of static electricity because the house has been so cold. So I'll lay down on the couch and cuddle on a pillow and watch TV or something, and you can hear the static because it's so cold and so dry in here. I gotta go put the humidifier on to fix it. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you for the likes, the love, the subscriptions, the donations, the chat. The chat's the best part, just talking and hanging out. So yeah, thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Metal Rain, for coming by and sending me the link. I haven't gotten the email yet, but we'll figure it out. Thank you, Khalid, for coming by. It was awesome to hang out with all you guys tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe the spirit box will be on, but for sure, hopefully Saturday night. It will be on. Oh gosh, excuse me. I'm gonna go buy some 9-volt batteries with that $20, Khalid, for the spirit box. So it will definitely help. Thank you guys. Be safe. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Sweet dreams when you get there. Kalanikda. Ciao. Be good to yourself.